what the fuck is going on with Chrome, but man, it is fucking fucked up.
I'm glad you said that.
There's all these
How
Apple.
is Chrome fucked up? I've never seen Chrome being fucked up.
I never have either, but after this little Chrome update, it's so weird. Like I click on a link and it opens up completely different websites.
Why don't you give it a second? Because we're live right now. We can tell everybody on how messed up that shit is. But anyway, it's Tuesday, folks. We're sitting here talking shit about computers again. We won't do that to y'all. Maybe for a few minutes, but not the whole show, because I know folks will go ballistic if we talk about computers on there.
I gotta
But
give my 2 cents. I don't care.
I know.
After an update, Mark, that always happens. Right after an update.
But
Anyway,
you
go
said,
ahead.
Never with Chrome. Like I've never had a Chrome problem.
Well, let me get the curtain lift up before we start going off on one another. But anyway, it's Tuesday. 2 reasons why y'all come here for. I guess y'all come here. One thing, smoothest transition in the damn world, and the longest running vape show in the damn world. Even though folks are trying to say different, but I dispute that. Anyway. Here we go, folks. Smooth transition, and I wish I had a countdown, but it's cheesy. I don't want to do a countdown. So here we go. What's going on, folks? It is the True Vapor Show, number 419. Next week's going to be a special week, because next week will be 420. So we'll all have to be doing some crazy shit.
Nobody smokes weed here.
Well, that is true, but we can
I guess I'm starting.
we can pretend
Everybody
like
already says I smoke weed.
we can pretend like we're doing it next week anyway. We'll have cigarettes and weed on there, so that probably just killed any chance of monetizing this show tonight. But other than that, happy Tuesday to y'all. What's going on? It is a heat wave here that's. You could go outside at midnight and still get a suntan. So we're in for the long haul shit right now. But anyway, we ain't gonna get into all the weather shit either, because I know if I start talking about weather shit, I'll hear that too. Anyway, Mark's dying to show off whatever it is he wanting to show off, which I have not a clue what it is. So take it away, Mark.
I got a tank with a mod. That right there. Can't really show the mod. I can show the tank. The GT4. We got that.
The fuck? The hell's that?
It's like a .aio kind of.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's actually not bad. It just looks a little
Who
different.
makes that?
Rinco, the Jelly Box guys.
Mm.
The what else do we have? I think that's it. Oh, we got.
I thought it was a disposable or some shit you was holding up.
You could throw it out if you want to. We got this for Minikin, not vaping it, but it's there. And then juice, we got. What do we got? My grape,
Great
peanut butter
poupon.
jam monster, which is right. Oh yeah, there.
Mm.
And then off on the sideline, we got that little beauty right there.
Mm-hmm. Knowing you ain't used it in weeks, but go ahead.
I think I've used it maybe 2 days ago. I think that's it. Nothing really too exciting. Take it away, Mr. Michael Vapes.
Good evening, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
I ain't really vaping much.
Uh-oh.
This is what I'm vaping on. Boxer, Eclipse, Dual, Joe, Mother Effin' Turner Raspberry Custard. We got the Caliburn. And I also have a secret thing, just like Mark, that I can't show the mod yet. Is what your secret thing? Is it from Vaporesso?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the same secret thing. Yep. So that's all I'm really vaping. I don't know, the liquid inside the ear is unicorn patches. No, Enigma. That's what it's called, Enigma. Vaping on that. Other than that, that's all I'm vaping. Tell you the truth, I haven't been really vaping a lot this past few days. I've had some health problems happen to me again. Yeah. Do you remember what was it, 5 years ago, where I had the hospital thing with the
heart?
my heart?
Yep.
It came back again.
Damn, son.
Yeah, so So Mikey Vapes hasn't been 100%. Haven't been recording any videos. Well, technically, I have nothing to record. so technically, this came at the perfect time that it happened. So anyway, ST, take it away, bro. Sorry.
I got sunglasses up here. I got pistols. I got my boxer shit right there. That's all the shit when I walk in the door at any point in time. All that shit's laying right there. If we want to start doing that, so if we need knives, we got knives laying all over the place. But anyway, I've got one that we can't really. It's a secret, and this is all I can show you right here. Because, but I'm going to go ahead and be the first because Geek Vape sent me out some new pod system that I have no idea why they even sent it to me, but they sent it. Boxer, Boxer Classic with the tripod, and then, all the other pod shit and all the juice. And don't forget, somewhere in there, water. I can keep breaking knives out, though. If we're going to do knives tonight. So we got that one laying right there. We got that one laying right there.
What the fuck is that one?
We got spider goes laying around. I mean, we can just
this again. What the fuck? I didn't know we were doing this.
we got flashlights, knives, guns. We got it all laying here. Everybody's breaking their shit out real quick.
I got a pair of the oldest scissors known to mankind, and I still use them.
I gotta put on my shit up real quick. Oh my God. I think I still got one pair of those laying around somewhere that probably wouldn't even cut anything, but
They still cut. I don't know how. I've been using it for like 20 years, and they still cut.
and look at this. In world record time, K-Tech managed to get AOL up and is in the room. Look at that.
Actually, K-Tech messaged me and told me he started 2 hours ago. He had his wife up on the roof with the antenna, trying to get signal. So that's why he's here early. Good job.
Welcome, K-Tech, or Big Kev.
Hell yeah. Real quick, before we go any further, now that I can do this, first off, let me say to Mr. Richard Kellums, thank you for joining up. And man, he's already been hitting the gun already. So first off, thank you for the donation. He said, just can't leave you hanging. Again, he said, since Mark don't want my money, here you go. The next one was let super chats rain tonight. And the last one, ST, please mute Mark. I can accommodate all that for you there, brother, but I do thank you for the donations there, sir. And I believe we are caught up now. So now we can just be quiet for about the next 50 minutes. And there we go.
I've been in the hospital since the 3rd due to pneumonia.
What?
Pneumonia.
I'm assuming that was a little error, but well, damn, Dustin. I believe Dustin's had medical issues in the past. I don't always like to start. If people want to say their stuff on here, they're more than welcome to say it, but it's not. It's not of me to say anything. But
are we starting to see a trend with vapors getting sick?
Don't start that shit up. You're sick of that, I know that, but it could be Mike's on the damn fritz right now, so who knows?
Everyone's on the fritz, man.
Are you feeling better, Mike?
Yeah, a little bit. I still feel like a heaviness going on here, but not as bad as it was. It's weird. I as soon as I felt it, you know what happened was, I was taking medication for years, for 3 years, and I went for my checkup, whatever, and the doctor told me, you know what, to tell you the truth, I don't think you need to be on the medication anymore. All right, cool. So I stopped it. 3 months later, it came back. I felt it come back. I was like, oh shit. So I had medication, so I went back on it. So I was back on it, and I went back to her. She checked me, whatever. All right, go back on. And she told me take 2 pills for 3 months. After the 3 months, drop it down to 1 pill a day, and you're going to have to stay on the pill forever, the way I see it. I thought she told me take the pill for twice a day for 3 weeks,
Oh,
not 3 months. So I jumped off it and went to 1 pill, and right where it went away, it came back again. This time even heavier.
damn.
Oh fuck it, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I thought she said 3 weeks. Should have known better. But anyway, whatever. I'm feeling good. You know what I did do? I busted out. I said, you know what? I got this PS4 just sitting here. Let me start it up. You know, so I started up. I just started playing some PS4 today. Actually, I just started. Had to do some updates, whatever. It's been since 2019. I turned that machine on. It started
Damn.
working. So I started playing some games. Played a little offline because obviously my PSN, I think it's called the PSN account, PlayStation account. I never renewed it, so I can only play offline. So I just play the story mode of some Call of Duty just for the hell of it.
I was fixing to say we're about to lose Mike. He's going to be back in the game shit again. So,
Dude, I've been binge watching. There's one dude that tears apart. He buys defective, like PlayStations, Xboxes, computers, and he fixes them. I don't know why. I just sit there and I've been watching this dude fixing fucking old computers and PlayStations and stuff.
this is on YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Oh, shit.
Some channel called like Tektronics, I think, something like that. I've been watching this dude.
Huh. Real quick, Georgia Boy, big member for 7 months. He said, "What's up, guys? Mike, hope you get better. Fagan." I'm pretty much, he's saying, shush your damn mouth, but we'll leave it at that. And Richard Kellums, look at him. Richard's going ham tonight. Thank you again for the donation. He said, "Love you, ST and Mike, Mark, whatever." Damn, did you offend this man or something?
I call Richard by his actual birth name, Dick. He doesn't like it.
Oh, I got, well, that if you let Mark start doing that shit to you, he will keep doing that to you. So
No, Ronnie, I'm not taking prednisone steroid. Thank God. I haven't taken prednisone steroid pills. The last time I took it was maybe in 2013 when I was smoking cigarettes.
Yep, I'm with you on that.
I got sick, bronchitis. I would get it almost every year. Bronchitis, and I had to take prednisone. That's how I gained a lot of weight. In like a matter of like from like 2010 to 2013, somewhere now, even 2009, every year I would get bronchitis, and from the cigarettes, taking that prednisone, I gained a lot of weight.
what is what is it? Ugh.
Steroid.
It's a steroid,
Oh, okay, okay.
not steroid like
No, I got you.
loosen up steroids. Yeah.
I was hoping it was that, but it wasn't.
You know what? Funny enough, you say that. We always talk about things that we've kind of like started watching or just like for whatever reason. I've always watched this off and on, but for some reason, I guess since YouTube, you can see so much now, more than what you used to be able to see stuff. I used to always love watching World's Strongest Man. That always used to be cool to see some of the shit that they would do. But that was like way, way back in the day. Well, now a lot of these guys have got their own YouTube channels and stuff like that. And so I'm following Brian Shaw, which is like the four-time World's Strongest Man. And he holds his own competitions, but he's got a YouTube channel, and for some reason I've been watching his shit for a while. He does kind of like different stuff, but I don't know if everybody's into that shit. But
I think is that where like they do all the weird shit, like lift the trees and all the other like little events.
oh, they do all kind of crazy shit on there. Like
I watched it once, I think.
Yeah, it's just like shit that it ain't like bodybuild. It's like just like doing
Or maybe I'm
plain.
thinking of like when they see who could chop a tree down the
No, no,
fastest
no,
and
no,
do
no, no, no,
carry
no.
and all that weird. Is that like the
No, that's like
that's called
something
something else.
else. These are like motherfuckers pulling planes and buses and just doing
Holy
all kind
shit.
of crazy ass shit. But yeah, it's pretty cool to watch some of the shit. But I've kind of gotten down that path of watching some of that shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
Marvin. Same here, basically. I think the only time was when I got to see.
oh, real quick, since I was reading what Benelli said, STU splitting these donations with Mark and Mike, Illinois and New York ain't cheap. Shit. Yeah, I know. It definitely ain't. The two communist states off in there that are trying to get all they can.
I can't wait to get out of this communist state.
But of course, Marvin Norton, who is always running late, he's here now. So everybody wish the oldest piece of shit in vaping, Marvin Norton, a happy birthday. I have no idea what he's doing today. I'm not even going to try to figure out what he's doing today, but what's up, Marvin? And Richard Kellums, man, he's taking it all tonight. So again, thank you for the donation. He said, everyone take a vape at the same time.
Look, Mark, that was $10. Actually, STOs is $3.33.
Technically, you're right.
It's piling up. It's piling up here. So, damn, I was doing multiple things thinking, and my brain can't handle all that shit at once. But any other interesting things have y'all like picked up on? Like, I'm always finding new channels and new things that rabbit holes I start going down, watching shit. But
I've been watching the dude mowing lawns, SB mowing. I've been
Yeah.
watching him, his pressure washing, and this other dude fixing fucking electronics. And the other channels I like to watch too, sometimes here and there. But
Yeah.
since I've been like kind of a little out of commission, I've been doing a lot of watching. Yeah.
Do you
And-
have YouTube TV too, or no? Like ST does?
No.
No, okay.
dude,
I'm still debating on getting it or trying it.
one channel that I'll never quit watching, and they keep delivering. I've told y'all this a million times. Police Activity has been dropping some hella videos lately. I mean, like, every one of them's good. So if y'all like the body cam shit without like a lot of blurred out, I mean, they do have to blur some things out, but like, it's different from watching it on the news opposed to watching it on this guy's channel. You pretty much get to see everything that's going on, but they've been going ham here lately.
Yeah. Oh, so check this shit out. We're talking a little vaping, right?
Well, we should.
So we don't upset people here. So you guys remember was I on last week?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I think I talked about Inikin, their product, that disposable,
Yes.
that's a refillable, rechargeable, disposable. So I did the video, and I didn't really tear into them, but I did say, yeah, I do not recommend this product. If you know how to fill a pod, then there's no reason for you to be using this device. Buy something where you don't have to throw the battery out. It makes no sense. And I also said, instead of this, I recommend you go get an Inikin Zip, the new Zip thing that they have, the new pod. So I basically said that I don't recommend this device, but at least I recommended them something that Inikin makes that's pretty good. So I get an email. It's like 8 paragraphs long from my Inikin contact. So then I email them back. And, I didn't want to do 8 paragraphs back to them. I just messaged them and said to them, I didn't say nothing bad about the device. All I said was I don't recommend it because if you could fill it, then you don't need to throw out a battery. Buy something that Inikin has, for example, that you could replace the pod or the coil without throwing a battery out. I didn't say anything bad. Then I get an email back. We're getting lots of negative comments in your video. Everyone is pissed off about this product. Can you please take it down?
Oh my Jesus!
Yeah, that's a first from Inikin to ever
is a first.
ask me to take a product down. I'm not gonna take it down. No way, because if I take it down, that's.
Yep.
But the only thing is, I'm not gonna take it down because she's telling me to take it down. Now, if Inikin George messages me and asks me, I don't know. I respect the dude a lot.
Yeah.
I've met him lots of times. He's a real nice guy. I don't know if I'm still gonna even take it down with him. I think more of when I talk to him, he'll understand my point on it. So
George is
if I
pretty
take it down, it
reasonable.
just looks-
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
that?
I said George is pretty reasonable. I mean, we've all hung out with him, and you know, he definitely listens. So,
But I don't even think, even to that, even if he was asking, I can't take it down. I've never done that before. Take down the video because a company didn't like the video. I've had a few companies tell me, "Can you please take it down?" I just ignore them. Whatever.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, speaking of Anakin, I noticed. So when I was getting the event ready and all that, I realized that Phil and Dimitri were live, and I guess when they were over there doing their thing, they did a tour again of the plant and all that. And I just happened to click on when they were in the what part of that? I forget what part it was. They did a pretty thorough tour, though. It seemed like more than even what they did that last time they did a video in there. But it was pretty cool to see some of it in there. But but yeah, that's kind of shocking that they. Well, I don't want to say it is shocking because I know Anakin respects your thoughts, and if they didn't care what you had to say, they wouldn't have wrote you as long as the emails what they did. So
the excuses they gave, and also like the person in chat, what's his name, Dick Turnip, says that that vape is a stepping stone for pod vapors. No, not really. Why? You mean to tell me that person that smokes cigarettes sees, ooh, I could throw away a battery. I'm going to quit smoking because I could throw batteries in the garbage. How does that make a step? It doesn't. Buy something where you keep the battery and just buy the pot. It's more economical. Right? I mean, it's more logical. So, anyway, yeah. I think he'll understand what I'm getting at. But whatever. I ain't even sweating it. All I know is I know that was probably the last Inikin product I'm reviewing. They ain't sending me anything anymore. They're going on that list. My list is short on people sending me products. Very short now.
You're getting like Mark now.
Yeah, Vandy Vape, Smoke. They've totally cut me off. Not
Yeah,
to
but
be Inikin.
Is Smoke even still putting shit out?
Yeah.
Are they?
I guess if I don't see y'all two do something, I don't know who's doing what. So
Smoke, I know is putting out. And to tell you the truth, I know that they haven't been sending me. Obviously, I know that they're releasing. So I haven't even messaged them to ask them why. I just really don't give a shit. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So
our sources, mate.
But I am doing another disposable short video soon. I think I'm recording it tomorrow.
Oh snap!
Hey, guy. I got bills to pay. It's been very slow.
Coilology actually messaged me. I thought they were out of business.
Yes, I got that message too, and I love Coilology. Simon, the guy from Coilology, is an awesome guy.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually sat and just emailed back and forth, just talking about shit about life and stuff. He's a cool guy. And he messaged me too about that, and it's like, oh, but that's not something I want to even do.
Yeah, disposable vape coils. I don't really understand.
huh?
You know the disposables?
Yeah.
He's selling replaceable cotton and coil that go for disposables.
Yeah.
There's a trick to certain disposables, opening them up and replacing, so you don't throw them away. And he brought it up, I think, in his message for the environment. Then I'm thinking to myself, it still makes no sense. Why buy the product if you're gonna buy then the coilology to replace? Why? Just buy a product that you can just replace the coil.
I know.
That makes no sense. You look at the idea of that, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, that's pretty cool. But then I'm like, wait a minute, how is it cool? It's the same thing Inikin did with their device. The same thing they're doing. It makes no sense. Don't buy the disposable.
I'm a little stumped on that one. Real
That could
quick,
get really messy.
yeah. Richard Kellums, thank you for the donation again, there, sir. He said just to donate. Is that going to be like some new kind of niche in this shit? That now we're doing cotton and coils to go into certain disposables?
Yeah, to replace them so you don't throw them out.
Yeah, so the coil is already inside that little sponge thing, and you just kind of pop that in there. I don't know how you fill it. I'm assuming you just.
Now, if you think about it, the person that bought a disposable bought it for a reason.
Yeah, to use it and throw it away.
Exactly, it's easy to throw away. Why would they rebuild it? If I'm thinking about doing that, and I'm a disposable vapor, I'm not gonna. That's not my first choice is to buy to rebuild my disposable. I'm gonna go and buy something like Caliburn, for example.
All right.
You know, it makes no sense.
Let me ask this question. Did by chance, and only if you can, did they give any examples of any particular devices that this give me one.
The elf bar. The elf bar, yep.
Oh, of course, because that one is so damn popular.
Yep. He sent a picture of the elf bar broken open, and then he sent a picture of his product.
He said it's an alien coil for the elf bar.
All right. Well, hold on. And Richard Kellums, good Lord, son, thank you again. And he says again, thank you for the donation. Let me ask this question real quick. By the time, okay, this is disposable. So by the time you get to the point where you think things are bad and it's time to chunk it or the batteries, why are you going to replace a coil?
I have no. My only thing is this might be popular with the younger crowd because I notice in a lot of disposable videos, people are asking, how do you break it open and refill it? Do you know how to recharge it? Like that's something there's videos out there of them doing that all the time. Breaking them open, tying something to the leads, charging the batteries up, doing all kinds of crazy shit.
But this is the
stupid,
thing.
I know.
It
Very
makes
stupid.
no sense. Go buy a refillable pod system. They're only doing that for views.
Yeah.
That's only for views. Technically, they're not really using it out. They just, after they do the video, they'll throw that in a trash and open up a fresh one.
Yeah, I don't
That's
get
what
it.
they're doing. That's only for views.
Well, look at this stranger who just popped up, Mr. Michael Blim. Thank you for that generous donation there, sir. He said, how's it hanging, guys? How you doing there, man? Long time no see.
Mr. Blem.
So let me ask this right here. Obviously, we're using what?
Bachelor. Don't read his comment, please. That's the...
Anyway. How is it? Obviously, we're using some little cheap-ass wire on this shit, right?
You mean like the coil or the... Yeah. I don't... Dude, the coil's so small, I can't even see it, even when I zoom in on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking it'd have to be like an extremely small coil to go into something like that.
Like, Christ almighty, it's tiny. I think that's the coil. What is that, a coil?
Yeah, I could barely see anything.
I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, it's all, like, pre-put together, it looks like. So the coil and the little plastic, like, pipe that goes in there and that sponge, it's all put together. So it almost looks like you just take the old piece out and you put the new one in.
But you have to soak it first.
Yeah, you got to soak it, and plus it's specific to that disposable. Yeah. So this one he's showed me and Mike is only for the elf bar. What about all the other thousands of disposables that are out there? If you plan on doing this, I don't know. It's a really dumb idea.
All right, here's another thing. Does Elf Bar know that they're doing this?
That I don't know.
He hasn't even. I don't think it's not on the market.
Yeah, it's not on the market.
They're trying to get us to promote it for him.
Yeah, but to do that, that means I'm assuming that he's talked to these people to say, hey, look, I'm building something to kind of hack your product pretty much, because that's what it is.
Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, there's companies that made coils for other tanks before, so it's kind of the same thing.
But a disposable is supposed to be sealed. It's not meant to be open.
And like, plus when you do, even when you vape a disposable and you think it's done and you open up, there's still going to be juice in that thing. All these motherfuckers getting all that nick on their hands and shit.
I'll just say this because I guess I can say it. I've heard of some crazy ideas since we've been doing the vaping shit for many years, but this by far has to be one of the stupidest ideas to me.
You know it's gonna. One company is gonna do it. It's gonna happen.
I believe it. But I just don't. Now you're promoting this to say, hey, break into this shit.
Yeah, I'm like Mike. Like, I like coilology, but I just can't. No, I can't do that. That's too fucked up.
Yeah.
Too weird. Not to mention dangerous. You know, with the juice in there and everything.
Hell yeah.
I'll let the youngsters deal with that.
Yep.
Now all of a sudden we're going to have a rash of people. I don't even want to say it because as soon as I say it on here, if I say,
I don't even say it.
Yeah, if I say the wrong thing, I know what'll happen. So, but I can only see problems coming from this right here. And when hold on. But when the problems come, you know what's going to happen. It's going to be another punch to the face, just like we've been punched many a times. Because there's going to be some stupid shit going on with this. But okay, and I'll shut my mouth from here.
Look what Dick Turnip says. What if they ban disposable vapes? You will need some new coils. No, you don't. You just go to a vape shop and buy a new pod that you can replace pods from getting at it. It makes no sense. Anyway, Mark, how's the review queue with you?
You're better off rebuilding a coil that goes inside of a pod than you are a disposable. All I got left is this. That's it.
I think I have that coming to me. I think I should have mine tomorrow.
I did the pod that you did today. Other than that, that's it.
Yeah. All right. So we're basically on the same schedule right now.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Well, I'll say this much because I know we're trying to get off this subject. I don't have any problems with disposables. It's another vaping product. Whatever everybody wants to think about it, killing the industry or whatever, everybody's got their opinion. But when you start tampering with a sealed product, that's when issues are going to start. And that's where I'll keep my mouth shut after that.
And if you look up all the videos, all the youngsters are doing just that.
And I believe it. I guess if I was still young and into this scene, I would probably be doing shit that I had no business even doing. Like tampering with shit.
Like Mike said, why not just go buy a goddamn pod system if you're going to do all that? Makes no sense.
All right, hold on. Are the people... Okay, well, let's stick on this a little longer. So the people you see doing this, and I'm not trying to be an asshole by saying it, but do they look dirt poor where they can't afford to go out and buy another one and they're trying to use every means to try to keep their shit going?
No, the videos are for views.
Yeah. And they get a shit ton of... Like, I've seen one guy where he has a disposable and there's no USB charge port, so he takes it apart, he takes the red and black wire and twists it around some other cable that he could plug into the wall and charge it. I'm like, there's no way that could be safe. Impossible.
I'm not even gonna touch it. Again,
got tons of views.
If I'm young and dumb, yeah, I might do some stupid shit, but I'm at the point in this game, life's so much easier for me to hop in a vehicle and go buy something than sit here and try to take apart something like that and do a delicate change. My eyes couldn't even focus on. So I can imagine how small that coil is. So
yeah, Brent actually says what it is. It's probably kids with no money. That's what it is. So you're catering to the kids with no money. They shouldn't even be vaping. But anyway,
it is weird. Very strange.
Yep.
I mean, being coil master, what else could they possibly do? If the rebuilding products are down, no one's buying coils. Obviously, everyone's
they're trying to do something too to make money.
Yeah.
It just shocks me for them to be doing it. It just, but again, I don't know. Have they been out of the scene for a while because they quit doing the coils and now all of a sudden
Yeah,
they're
nobody
like,
was buying the
Yeah.
rebuildables. Everyone's doing. Everyone's, what do you call it? Doing disposables.
Like they
So-
said, they still make coils, but they don't sell them like they used to at all. Like
Yeah.
no one buys them.
would you have an idea like that? If you had a business where you had people making coils, which like obviously they do, they're being turned out left and right, all on a machine, I'm certain. If business was getting slow and you were sitting there thinking in your little office or wherever, you know what would be cool? I should start making coils for disposables. Would that ever come to your mind to do?
Dude, I would think that'd be dangerous. There's no fucking way. Like you said, once it's sealed, I don't want to take. Like I don't think you should take it apart.
No. Dude, I watched your videos on you taking shit apart and seeing the shit. It pretty much it was broke anyway.
Yeah.
It didn't look like you could get it back together even if you wanted to. But
I mean, there's some that pop open pretty easily, but I still wouldn't fuck with half the shit in there.
yeah. Ray, funny comment, but I can't read that because if I say that word, I'll get in trouble. So
Ah,
I don't know, man. Just I guess it's news to me. I hadn't heard anything like that, or I didn't know that the kids were doing that shit. But it just, I don't know.
maybe a kid says that maybe they should lower the price of coils, then people might buy them again. When you say coils, what do you mean? Rebuildable coils?
I think it meant coilology. Their coils are pretty
Coilology?
cheap.
I thought it was talking about maybe like pods.
I was laughing at Marvin's comment. He said, "ST, they should beg for new stuff like you do." Thanks, Marvin. Thanks for backing me up, brother. I don't know, man. It seems pretty sketchy there, but hey, there's always sketchy shit going on and everything. So there you go. It'll be
There's got to be other shit they could do, like
well, I think we've kind of answered that what they could do, but they're not gonna do. So, so the queues are low. Barely any videos coming from y'all, and y'all are still trying to think of the latest and greatest to turn your channel around and start doing something else, right?
yep, every week, same deal. I got this new brilliant idea that never happens.
I know.
I'm trying to think of ideas now for coilology. I can't think of anything.
I mean,
Oh, it's-
you'd be the perfect person to represent and do this, even though I think because your vision is not the greatest, I think you would have like trying to do a serious thing on it, like actually trying to install something. I think you might not be that delicate with it.
There's no way.
But I imagine the humor that you could put into a video by like just doing whatever it is you're going to do with it. But they're not looking for that.
When I took those things like disposable apart, and I looked at the coil was like, it didn't even look like a coil. It was so small. Like it was, and I had my magnifying glass. I'm like, holy shit, that's a coil. They are fucking. They're smaller than like the coil heads inside the like the pods.
Yeah. I've even noticed now, and I don't know if it's because I quit following some, but I don't think I quit all of them. Of course, like I don't really get on Instagram, but when I do, most of my Instagram is tied up with knives and guns and cars and shit like that. But it used to be there would be a decent amount of vape shit mixed in there too. It's like I rarely ever see anything vape on Instagram anymore. And you know if these companies aren't posting pictures and putting shit up over there,
I think they've done everything they could do with disposables. There's nothing left.
Yeah.
Like Anakin is trying to do that thing, but
I've got my Instagram is full of vape stuff.
Is it?
You have to be to see vape stuff. You actually have to be
following. Yeah, well, I've probably unfollowed a lot of shit then.
Yeah. For me, it's a lot of car stuff, a lot of detailing stuff. And then it's another thing that's I can't stand is all this suggested stuff. Like the
Oh, I
majority of
know.
stuff is that's on my feed is stuff that I'm not even subscribed, following. They're suggesting all the time. It's like annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah,
mine is.
I get burned out with that shit all the way around with the like any platform on the suggested part.
Once I see the suggested, that just turns me off. I stop looking.
Yeah.
So,
It's like one day everything was vaping on Instagram for me, and the next day everything like it's either everybody I followed have changed their pages, or because I haven't followed any new people.
It's all your breastfeeding shit you follow now on
Oh,
there.
that's YouTube, not Instagram.
Oh man.
It's the college kids that are doing stupid stuff with the pods here in Virginia, like using them for other than vaping. It's crazy as hell.
Well, I mean, well, if they're doing stupid shit, well, obviously that's no good. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think disposables are at the.
I did find one thing that was, and I've seen it before, but I always think it's pretty cool that obviously they're letting them do it. So when I was looking at Phil and Dimitri's video, they were in like it looked like they were in some clean rooms or something like that. But even being in there where the dudes were doing some work, dude picks up a device and takes him a vape and keeps working. So it's kind of like they're letting the folks vape while they work, which would only seem fitting for the product that they're making. But
they're not putting the vape back on the line, right? After
no, they weren't testing the new shit out. They had their
own vape.
they had their own vape in there and vaping while they work. Wasn't like that one video that was floating around with the dude testing all the shit.
Yep.
What did I just see here? And I've lost what I was looking for. Never mind.
Dustin, have you gotten rid of pneumonia, or do you still have like a little bit of it left? Are you still on medicine, or are you just recovering now?
Richard Kellums, thank you again there for the generous donation. He says, "Here's to a great show." Well, thank you very much, sir.
Hoo-ya, hoo-ya, hoo-ya.
Yeah, it's I actually did have another little company reach out the other night that I guess we've come to a conclusion I might review their stuff. I don't know, but and then Geek Vape, this shit showed up the other day. They never said a word to me. It just showed up. I even texted them. Huh? Showed up. Yeah. So my only thing is that normally when they send stuff, they just want me to kind of flash it around on the show or whatever like that. But normally I would get hit up beforehand to say, "Hey, we're about to send such and such," but it just randomly showed. So
Yeah, I got stuff coming. I have the Rinco thing coming. I also got something from Damn Vape coming. I should have that any day now. It's the new what do you call it? Boro device. I think it's a Boro device. Let's give me a picture of it. Yeah, it's an 18650 all-in-one Boro tank. Compatible with Boro tank /.RBA/atomizers. I don't know what that means. Maybe it does both. Can something do a .RBA and a regular Boro at the same time?
No.
Unless this is specifically, if it's specifically to fit dot stuff, I don't know how I'm gonna review it. I don't have nothing. Not mod related. Do I have to? Wait a minute.
Unless it has like an adapter of some sort, maybe, because the dot stuff is smaller than the Boro stuff.
Yeah, so if it has an adapter, then yeah, but if it doesn't. And I think Hell Vape too. I got something coming from Hell Vape. What do they got coming out? Let's see. Can't remember what it is. They told me.
I did see.
Oh, it's another dead rabbit. Dead rabbit.
Oh
solo.
my god!
Oh my god.
You're
This is
bullshit.
solo RTA.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Why? Why do they
Holy
keep doing this shit?
I forgot about that. I think something from Oxford might be coming.
Damn, they're still around too.
I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, it ain't much.
Motherfucking dead man. Holy shit.
I did notice that all those Ginger had like a special class of mods he only made for a handful of people. I think they were going for like 1,000 a device or something. And Ginger had like you know how you would pick apples in them big baskets? Well, he was walking around with they were filled with money after he got done selling this shit. So I don't know what he is planning on doing with all that money. Probably just spending it on whatever. But
He says, "Are there more dead rabbits or Rocky sequels?" KY says that they have the damn Vapes new AIO device. KY does it take regular Boros and dot mod both? Give us some info here.
The Zayon. The Zayon?
Wow.
Zion. It's supposed to be Zion, but they threw an A in there.
we're reaching for names again. Looks like.
Yep.
Holy shit! Look.
Been taken. Now they're just adding extra letters in those names.
Yep. Look who just joined us, Mr. Isaac Sanchez. What's going on, brother? Andy says Bogan reviewed a Boro that can do dot and Boro. Can't remember name.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know there was a device out that could do both.
Yeah, I didn't think there was either, unless there's an adapter. Let's see if this. I don't think this.
I'm guessing he's still having no issues of getting a product to his table. What the hell is this shit?
There's that thing. It's kind of funky looking, but it's kind of nice. I mean, it's like a .AIO almost.
Hold on. Okay.
I just want to see if it fits them.
I want to see the other panel real quick. Flip it over.
What tank is that? That's their tank?
That's their tank, yeah.
Is it an RBA or a sub-ohm coil?
The sub-ohm coil.
Now, does it fit RBAs like a Boros?
No.
No.
This is .AIO size, I believe. I'm going to see if it'll fit in there. If it fits, you can use the .AIO rebuildable, I guess, if you wanted to. But
yeah, check it out. See if it's.
Yep, it fits. Does it work? Yep, it works.
Oh, so it's that. Okay, so that's for dot.
Yeah, so you can use the dot RBA, or their. I wonder if this. So this will probably work in the dot. I would assume, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been using that dot so damn much lately. Ugh.
Oh yeah, it does work. Oh, that's nice. Because their coils will go up to like 60 watts.
True.
The dot coils don't go up that high.
Oh, KY says, yeah, it comes with the antiparallel Boro, but with air intake on both sides. Also comes with a dot AIO adapter and a 510 adapter.
Oh.
All right, cool.
Wait a minute.
Isn't that isn't that a little busy going on the other side there though?
Oh man.
That was like their other devices. They came out with a whole bunch of plastic devices.
This
Does it work?
vape's really good in here, but it sticks out a hair bit to where the cover is going.
Well, just leave the panel off.
Yeah, fuck it.
I mean, shit. Who's gonna
Your coil
notice?
vape's better than the dot coil does.
Who's gonna flip that thing over again? Let me see that other panel real quick.
Hold up. Have you tried their coil in the dot RBA?
No,
In the dot tank.
No, I haven't tried that yet, but their coil
might fit.
It might fit. Yeah, you're right.
I want to see this real. Can you hold it up a little closer so I can? Because my eyes aren't the greatest.
What is that? The Manto AIO. Machine model. What does it say? 007?
It just is like some kind of weird shit on it.
It's got like barcodes and shit.
Yeah,
That's not really a screen. It's more like a light with a panel. Like that's the battery and that's the wattage. It's really kind of weird looking.
Oh, I mean, they actually work though, right?
Yeah, you could adjust it.
Okay, well, you made it sound like it was just something that was just kind of showing up from the elevator.
When you pull the battery out, like you could still see.
Oh, I got you.
They try
gotcha.
to make it look old, like with old school technology.
Yeah.
I mean, that is, it's different looking. It looks like you've left the cover, like that's the packaging for it.
Yeah, that's what it looked. That's what I thought too when I took it out. It works with .ao. That's nice.
Easy, kid, easy. You can write it, but I can't say it.
Whoa.
Holy shit! Look at this bitch. I ain't seen Douglas Roach in forever. I figured he done hung his hat up, but he said, "What's up, everybody? Just checking in. Want to make sure everyone is still doing good. Yeah, we're still clicking along." Oh, can you not get the battery out?
No, when you put the dot pot in there, it's kind of sunken back in there, so you can't get your nail behind it.
Now, is that something you purchased or is that something sent to
No,
you?
they sent it. I wouldn't buy this.
So you got to do a review on it.
Yep.
When can we expect this fine, handsome review coming?
2024.
Okay,
I don't know, every time I go to put up one of my videos, I just look at Mike's channel. I'm like, what's Mike doing? That son of a bitch put his video up like 5 hours before I did everything I've done. I think I'm done putting videos up.
I don't know. Message me and tell me, Mike, what video putting up tomorrow, so this way I could give you a heads up.
Yeah.
I know we all got the same.
We got the same shit.
Same shit, yeah.
Well, Mark's percentages are better if he can get his up first, so at least he can get a few views before they all watch your shit, and they say, well, there's no reason to go watch Mark's.
This actually vapes better than the .aio, which is crazy. Just because I guess the coils are a bit bigger.
Damn, Douglas said, sorry, y'all met a couple. Yeah, he didn't say one. I met a couple of girls and, well, not finding time for much else.
Damn.
So is this like all at once or just like for every different night of the week or some shit?
Couple. Jesus. Mark will shove it where he puts his finger. Whoa.
Damn.
I don't think it'll fit there.
Well, I'll be sitting on the edge of my seat waiting for that review to come out. I mean, shit. Ain't nothing else happening, so.
No, ain't it? I've gotten emails from companies to review a dog leash or some like generic ass Apple AirPods.
Hey, I just got an email. Let me see what it was real quick.
I hate when they say, we love your channel, and then they like, oh, do you want to review a dog leash? I'm like, well, if you love my channel, you probably know that I don't do dog leash videos.
Mark, I get the same shit. Meanwhile, the things they want me to review are like women's clothing. Like, are you serious? Do you really?
I got the best one.
Which one?
This one, did y'all get the one from, I know I'm going to butcher this name, Mangarstia? It's for retractable keychains.
No, I didn't.
So if you have to wear like a badge or something like that or whatever, you need the little retractable thing. They said, man, we seen your videos and we thought it would be a perfect match. And I'm like, I could tell where my videos and that would go perfect together.
Oh, absolutely.
Unbelievable.
So.
Yeah, I have people messaging me on the Mike Vapes channel to review pancake LED lights. So they want me to put it for the ceiling,
It's some of the craziest shit that gets sent. Like,
huh?
I guess the best ones are the like so-called Instagram promoters or the YouTube promoters are saying, man, we've seen your channel and we think you'd be a perfect fit for our group of doing this and doing that. I'm like, dude, y'all hadn't looked at shit on this channel right here because this ain't no perfect match for anything.
If you looked at my channel, you wouldn't be emailing me right now.
Hell yeah.
And I wouldn't fit into a moo-moo, Scott, thank you. They're too big for me.
Oh, shit. Here we go with the cat shit again.
Why don't you use an AI lady to review the clothing? They will never know. Where do people get like all these AI programs where they're redoing all these songs and shit? Is it something you got to pay for, or is it something you can like Like they're redoing so many songs with AI voices that the music company is starting to change like the guidelines on like how you can make money off of AI music and shit. Like where they have like crazy shit like Kurt Cobain singing a Pantera song.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like his voice in a song. Some weird shit they do. It's like popping up everywhere. Every time I go on YouTube, there's all these new songs that are, and it sounds nothing like the original artist. Obviously,
I don't know, man. It's
this AI shit's getting a little out of hand.
everything's messed up out there.
Soldering a new battery and a disposable with Roger in the background. It'd be good for 5 million views. I don't think I would probably live to see those views if I was soldering a battery.
No, what you forgot to add to that long sentence was now if the house caught fire while he was doing it, maybe it would go viral. But
My soldering skills aren't.
did you give up on that finally?
No, I occasionally try it, but it looks so easy on YouTube. But then when you actually start doing it, you realize this ain't as easy as
A lot of these people that you see that are doing all the soldering and stuff on small stuff, they got a microscope,
I know.
camera attached to it. You can't see that with your eyes. No way.
Well, too, these are people that have been doing it forever that know how to do it, and Mark just sees it and thinks, "Oh yeah, I can do this
Oh,
shit."
I can do it, but I use like a whole like.
Yeah, you use a whole reel on there, yeah, where it's just like it just like when you put icing on a cake and it just piled up and dripped all over, then dries up.
That's exactly what it looks like.
I seen some of that work you did when you were showing it off. Dude, I'm sorry, but I laughed my ass off, and I was wishing that would have been a duo show that I could have sat there and talked major shit to you, but
I was hoping like if when the videos slow down that maybe Ginger can give me a job soldering the boxer mods together.
well, I know he's busy over there. He probably could use some help.
Yep.
And he could probably charge a little bit more, seeing as how he has a celebrity doing the soldering.
You know what you ought to...
When I move down there, I'm going to ask him for a job to work on his estate.
What I was thinking...
I'm going to record videos on his estate.
Mark, you need to get out of that shithole state you're in. You and Angela ought to move down to the Boxer Estates. I mean, he can put you in one of the damn high rises, and you can work it off by doing soldering jobs for him.
I could do that. Sign me up, Ginger.
Yep. He's probably down there just licking his lips thinking, man, I'm about to get some help on this shit finally.
Fax me over a, whatever you call it, a proposition or whatever you call it, and if I agree...
A proposal?
Proposal. I have my lawyer look it over, and if I agree, I'll be out tomorrow. I don't have a lawyer yet, but I'll find one on Craigslist.
He will. He'll find it on Facebook Market. Yeah, that would be funny. Ginger
so
said
quiet that I've been working in one of Mike's 26 vape shops. He has 26 vape shops now?
he does. Well, Mike does have them all over Florida. Mike went worldwide with those things. They aren't just in Florida anymore. They're all over the damn place.
I have virtual vape shops.
Brian says, I have to get out of the dead-end state I'm in. Yeah, there's some of them out there, man. So... Isaac said, I left a comment on last week's show about this, but I think that the problem is that the industry has ostracized the part of the industry that will repeatedly buy new products to the hobbyist. I did catch your comment, but I kind of caught it and I got involved in something real quick. But he did leave a very good comment on there. Andy Rawls, thank you for the donation there, sir. He said, it's called the KB2 Boro and .aio, maybe from Mission.
Oh, that's
well, you just said Mission, so we know the price tag's high on that one.
Yep, you got to take out a mortgage.
Yep.
Ginger, with all that money you just made, can you get a couple of those KB2s for us to try out? You got my address.
I Oh yeah, Bogan did a video. KB2 Boro and .ao bridge. Oh, it's a bridge.
Yeah.
So let me ask this out of you two. Have y'all been using your Boro device, whatever it might be? Have you been using them quite frequently lately, or you kind of like?
Honestly, like I've been using this whenever I go out, and for some reason, the same cotton, the same coil, it's still going strong. I don't know how.
I've been
I
using
don't use it every day, but
I've been using mine every day still, and I've only had to re-wick it once just because the juice I use is a little bit rough on it, and I could tell I need a wick job on it. But dude, the thing runs strong as hell.
yeah, it does. I think the only bad thing about having it is I don't use my other boxer Boro anymore.
Ginger says they have them on 3F. They were available before Mission even released them. No, Ginger, we're not talking about the clone shit. We want the real deal shit, not that 3F vape stuff.
Yeah, it's funny because I searched for it, and the first thing that pops up is the 3F one, and then the original one. That would suck though. Like a product coming out, the clone comes out before the authentic comes out. That'd be like a slap in the face.
Yep.
Isaac said, I just bought a home in Southern California this year. Shit is mad expensive. It's a love-hate thing with Cali. Yeah. No, it's your home state. I don't know, man. I think if you ventured out of the state and got to enjoy some things, you might not be so homesick from that state.
It's hard, especially if your work is
Oh
involved.
yeah, I know.
State. It's hard to leave.
I definitely know that.
I
For-
think,
But
what the hell?
if I'm not mistaken, he does a lot of traveling for work.
I think if he's still doing what he used to, and I remembered he did travel around a lot with his job, I think out of the country. So, but I guess I'm just been fortunate enough to live in a state that's not a fucked up state.
They can live in Chicago where they don't arrest anyone.
Oh, he could work. So he's good. He just wrote. He says that he's traveled around the U.S. and internationally for work. For me, I can move anywhere I want to. I work remotely.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
He could leave
That's nice.
if he wanted to.
Is any of it authentic? What are we talking about?
Yeah. Is any of it authentic? What authentic?
Need a little more info than that.
He might be talking about when we was talking about the 3F vape shit.
Oh,
Might be. I don't know. Shit. Shit.
Dun, 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 dun.
I can tell you, ain't nothing gonna happen here.
you guys. I don't know if it's hit your areas. It's hit here this year. I've been seeing them. Been seeing them for the past month, and the first couple of times I saw this thing, I was like, "What the fuck is this? What is this thing flying around? Not flying around, but just like this weird insect. Some sort of it's called the Chinese lantern bug. Have you heard about these things?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man.
They ain't carrying around the sea with them, are they?
I don't know.
Now they're probably carrying around something. It's holy shit. That thing looks creepy as hell looking.
Yes, I'm finding them in my driveway, and I'm trying to kill as many as I can whenever I see it.
It is not harmful to humans. They do not sting or bite, but they can be very destructive.
Yep.
Oh, they eat up a lot of vegetation or shit like
Yes.
that.
Trees, plants, crops, all kinds of shit. Nice. They'll just spray some more pesticide on the.
No, they can't. I don't think they have anything that could kill. From what I heard, the only thing that kills it is, I think Dawn soap.
Wow, holy shit.
Yeah, I think you have to do some sort of mixture. I've also heard pine sol mixture. Pine sol, water mixed together, and sugar. And they love it. They'll jump into it and then they die. Ginger says the same ingredients they put in disposables.
They serve for both.
How do these things get over here? I assume somebody has to bring one. Or
Yeah,
bring
so
that.
from the boats. They come in a ship. Like they'll lay eggs on something on a ship while it's docked or something, and they don't fly.
Yeah.
They have wings. If you go to stomp them, they'll jump. They do this. They start flying up and they drop back down.
That would scare the. That would be.
So so
Mm-mm.
the only way for them to go is basically they hitch rides, or they lay eggs on something that hitches a ride, like on a train, bottom of a train. They'll lay eggs, and the train is going across the state. Then they'll hatch, and they'll be in another state. And that's how it all.
Fuck that. I don't do bugs.
They love grapes. They're destroying big time grapes.
And it was probably one silly ass son bitch that came back into the country and thought he'd bring a few over, and now it's multiplied.
Nah. Mark my words, this is gonna destroy the wine industry. This bug. Yep.
What was the other?
There's something else too. That's
something that came into Florida. I'm trying to think of what it was, but there was some kind of, I want to say it was some type of bug that came into Florida that started, and now it's like they're having big problems. I could have swore I was just reading something about that not too long ago.
It's probably that.
No, it wasn't that. It was something else.
there was another thing. I forgot what it was because there was like 2 out here. I forgot there was some out here. I think.
Well, let me tell everyone now, and when the time comes, you're gonna be like, "Damn, Mike said it." Wine. Start buying bottles of wine and storing it properly. They're gonna be worth a lot of money in the future.
I guess it's a good thing I don't drink that shit. So, no, not iguanas. And Joe Biden, yeah. What was
Cicada. Yeah, I know. The cicada. Don't the cicadas only come like every like 6 years? Like I hear them out this year. I haven't heard them in like the past couple of years.
Yeah, they'll come with a vengeance. I think it's every couple of years or something like that, where there's like,
There was like one in my yard, like feet from me. I'm like, holy fuck, that thing is terrifying and loud.
I used to hear them a lot in the summertime here in New York. I don't hear them anymore.
yeah, they're pretty crazy because, like, I mean, they won't hurt you, but if you go up and you try to touch one of those big things, they rattle so much it kind of like makes you like, oh shit.
Get the shit out of here. Like, fuck that. Huge infestation of Mormon crickets. What the fuck is a Mormon cricket? Is that a real thing?
You know what? For some reason, see, I'm gonna have to look at this shit. We'll have to do a special show just on this shit now, because I'll have to go back and track this shit down.
Vape and Bachelor says, Mike, too many rich folks enjoy wine. Go to like a supermarket and buy the supermarket wine and store that. The rich people will pay you top dollar in the future for that wine.
Well, just talk to Ginger.
Ginger's got a whole. Oh my God! I've seen
You ought to see his wine cellar.
His wine cellar is off the hook, baby.
Yeah. Where we would think about parking a few cars in there like a garage, his shit's a damn wine cellar. So.
Got an underground bunker full of wine.
Yep. He's making boxers right next to the wine cellar,
Yep.
so.
Mormon crickets have multiple wives. Oh god, that would be horrible. One's bad enough.
Y'all seen any good shows lately? Anything new you're picking up on the TV set?
I watch
Actually,
all that old shit.
I just finished watching the final season. I had a couple episodes left. I just waited. I actually watched them today. The Blacklist. The last 2 episodes of the Blacklist. Been watching that for years. You guys never watched the Blacklist, right?
No.
I think is that the one where like weird shit happens in each. Like it's like an episode. I'm certain we've seen it.
Raymond Reddington. What's his name again? The actor James Spader.
James Spader, yeah. It used to be
He
on
is
like NBC
fucking
or some shit or something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
he is awesome. One
I
of my
did.
favorite.
I did unfortunately get caught into a little mini series again. We were talking about. Well, I think we talked about it offline, but last week. But before then, but me and Mark watched it. So we watched Painkiller when it released on Netflix. It's pretty good if y'all haven't seen that one. And then
Yes.
this past Sunday, I sat there. It was a 4 episode thing on Netflix. It's about the dude. I don't. You know what? For whatever reason, I'm sure maybe I did hear about it, but then it never made much sense. But it's a documentary on the kid that when they did a Pepsi commercial and you could retain points for certain things, and at the very end of the commercial it shows like a Harrier jump jet landing at a high school, and it said like 7 million points and you could get that. This dude was determined that he could go out and get the 7 million points to get that jet. And nowhere in there did it say that this was a joke or anything, even though Pepsi's saying that it was just a big joke. But what this dude did, well, I'm sitting here going to ruin it for y'all. Y'all need to go watch that. It's pretty good if y'all haven't seen it. I mean, it actually happened, so, but
I didn't see that.
it's only four like 40-something minute series to it.
Yeah, I remember the Blacklist. I think I watched the first 2 seasons when it first came out, and then I don't think there were any more, so I stopped watching it.
Oh, there was like I think 12 or
Oh, they're like 12 seasons now. Holy shit!
I think yeah.
Gotta start watching it again.
Yeah, Brent, he went out and used money to do that. Yeah. Well, he got an investor to do it for him, so. I
Other
know.
than that, there really hasn't been really anything interesting to watch.
Yeah, I hadn't really been trying to.
I read somewhere that like Hollywood actors are going on strike or something, so there's
Oh,
not
they're on
enough
strike.
movies, or they're on. Yeah,
I
that's
think
why
they've been
there's
on strike
not-
for a while.
That's why you see all these like import movies on Netflix with voiceovers and all that shit, because there's nothing new to put out.
Yeah, they better start finding some folks that aren't on strike and get
Yeah,
some
I know.
shows up.
I have a new show that's coming up soon, new season, Expedition Bigfoot. I can't wait till it starts.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Season 4, putting Expedition Bigfoot.
That's like the first thing I do when I go to Netflix. I always go straight to the documentary section, looking for new ones that I haven't seen.
So
Oh, there you go. Albin's Expedition Bigfoot starts August 30th. Eh?
Oh shit! We've lost Mike on August 30th.
8 more days, baby. 8 more days.
when
There's
they
a
say-
new. I think that you guys see the spin-off from what do you call it? The one. Oh my God.
Yellowstone.
No, not Yellowstone. I've heard shit that Yellowstone might not even happen to final episodes. I'm hearing that Kevin Costner is walking away from it.
It seems like they would have filmed it already, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been saying I don't know if it's bullshit. I see it. Anyway, what's the one? Game of Thrones. They have the new spin-off coming with Jon Snow.
Oh, damn.
I'm glad I never got hooked on the first round of that shit.
Oh, dude, Game of Thrones is awesome. You crazy?
I can't get hooked on too many things, or I'll never want to quit watching that shit. What was you gonna say, Mark?
I was wondering why Hollywood's on strike, and it said the actors are asking studios for higher pay and to tighten regulation on the use of artificial intelligence. Actors want more money, for Christ's sakes? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean the millions they're making now is not enough.
Get the fuck out of here. You gotta be.
Isaac, I totally agree with you. 90%. He says 90% of my content is from YouTube. Lots
There
of
you go.
automotive YouTube stuff, car detailing stuff. Shout out Mike's other channel and Variety podcast. Same here. I like watching. I watch more YouTube than other shit.
I'll sit here and look at the YouTube before I even want to go in there and look at that shit.
Yeah.
Yep. That's crazy. They want more money. Get the fuck out of here.
How do you think that's crazy? If you were an actor,
What do they make a movie like $5-10 million?
that ain't shit nowadays to them. Everything's gone up. If you want to live with that lavish lifestyle, shit costs more for them too. So,
That's
Yep.
fucking
of course, I'm
crazy.
being sarcastical.
I was gonna say because
The money they make is crazy anyway, but you know.
that's nuts.
But I guess they could turn around and say, well, hey, if we're not performing for y'all, what are y'all going to watch? Well, for me, it won't make shit because I don't go to the movies any damn way. But
Yep.
even
There is
though,
one-
even
There's
though,
one movie I
There-
want to see.
there's one movie I want to go see too. But go ahead and
What
say
is it?
yours.
I'll let you say it first, just in case it's the same.
Well,
movie.
it's probably not. I never give a shit about any of these movies, but for
I don't
some
either.
reason, I'm a little interested in this one, and it's the new Exorcist movie coming up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's out already.
Is it
Wait a minute.
the one with
Russell Crowe?
Yes.
Yeah, that's on. Where did I see it? I saw it on one of my. I
Oh,
think
it's
it's on. Was it Netflix?
oh, I thought it was a while before it was still coming out.
No, it's out on the streaming services. I can't remember if it was Netflix, or what do you call it? What's the other one? Paramount or HBO?
For some reason, I thought that was coming to the movies. So maybe I'm wrong then. Okay. Well, which one you talking about, Mark?
Now I would never think that I'd want to see this movie, but
Here we go.
Oppenheimer. No, he wants to go
After-
see Barbie.
Mike's got it right.
Which one? The Barbie,
Barbie,
part.
yes.
I knew it.
Dude,
It's not like the Barbie you think it is. It's
it's the woke shit.
oh, is it? No, the shit I've seen, it looks hilarious for some reason.
Dude, you are, oh my God. Me and you are
Unless the-
done. We're done.
Unless
If you
the videos I've been seeing are just, I don't know. It looks funny.
My wife asked me, "Can you take me to, like a date night to the Barbie restaurant in New York in Manhattan?" I told her, "Are you out of your fucking mind?"
I'm done with you if you go. The only way I'm not done with, if you go in there and live stream and do stupid shit while you're in there, but
No, I'm not gonna actually pay to see it. I'm gonna wait till it comes to the TV, but I might sit through and watch it. It looks.
I seen somebody did well, of course watching YouTube. It was somebody was doing like some commentary about the shit and had little skits in there playing about some stuff. Then they were just from what I seen, what little bit I seen, I was like, oh my God, but to each their own on that one.
I seen like clips, and it just seemed like a really ditzy comedy. Like I don't know, like
It seems so ditzy that, like, if I was sitting there for 5 minutes, I would get up and start slashing people's necks because I would be going insane in there. But that's just me.
The movie. If I was to go to the movie theater to watch the movie, I would go see the new Mission Impossible.
damn, they got another one coming out. Holy shit!
Oh yeah, it's been out. I think it came out the same time Barbie came out, or right before Barbie, something. I don't know.
There is one other one, and I can probably wait till it comes to the TV, but I love the Equalizer movies with Denzel.
Yeah.
And I think part 3 is coming out here pretty soon to the movies. So I would be maybe interested in that. I also seen where they're already starting on the next John Wick movie.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
So
I haven't watched the new John Wick. The
4.
John Wick 4.
I haven't seen 4 yet either. And I'm like, well, shit, I need to get on 4 so I can get ready for 5. But
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to come out on one of the streaming channels. I think it's available where you could purchase it. It might. I think it might be. I got to look for it. I don't care. I'll pay the money to watch it. I'd rather watch it at home than go to the movie theater. To tell you the truth.
the only 2 movies I've been to see in the past couple years, and they've been fairly close, I went and seen that new Top Gun in the theaters, which I think if you were going to watch it, the theater was the best place to watch it. And then we went, just because it's it's kind of close to home. You know, we went and seen that Elvis movie just out of curiosity, which after sitting through that long ass thing, it was kind of like, ugh. But
The one movie I do want to watch because keep seeing people talk about it
the new
is
SpongeBob.
that Sound of Freedom movie.
My wife went to go see that, and my daughter went to go see that, and
Is it any good or no?
but it's in your face, kind of. It's pretty,
Yeah, I heard it's pretty like hardcore.
yeah. I mean, because it's shit that's really going on.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
The human
It's
trafficking shit.
It's messed up how certain people think that it's anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. Anyway, go ahead. I ain't even going to bring it up.
And I've heard it like talked about on Rogan and everywhere. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Why didn't Barbie ever get pregnant? Because
For some reason, Democrats don't like that movie. I
don't know. I don't know. All right, folks. We give y'all 21 minutes of OT here. So I think we're going to leave it at that. I don't know what Mark's doing anymore. He's either on or he's not. So just whenever I guess are you back in full mode or are you still partial mode or whatever mode you're in?
Thursdays are like come and go, but Fridays are always there and Mondays are always there.
I gotcha. All righty. Well, I guess until next Tuesday, we are going to get the hell out of here. Are we all here next Tuesday or Mike, you flying over to Peru or anywhere
No,
like that?
I'm going to Alaska in 2 weeks.
So we might have Mike here, not certain, and we know Mark will be here. So
I'll be here Tuesday.
okay. All right, folks. With that being said, now next Tuesday, this was kind of messing with y'all tonight, but next Tuesday, we're bringing out all the new goodies in the vape world. So if you wanted a good vape show, prepare yourself for next Friday. Or next Tuesday, excuse me. So there you go, folks. We're killing this shit, and we are out of here. Y'all have a good one. See y'all next Tuesday. Smooth outro. Doom, 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 doom. And let's see.